As the ancient Chinese proverb goes, in crisis there is opportunity. But when it comes to the current Greek crisis, it's the Russians that seem to have taken these words to heart. According to Greek estate agents, Russian investors have flooded the property market there, taking advantage of a roughly 30% drop in the price of houses in the last 3 years. And, says realtor Yanis Ravidis, the trend shows no sign of letting up.
We would say there's an increase in demand of at least 200% from interested Russian buyers. And this shows also in the demand for tourist accommodation from Russians, which increased by at least 100%.
German, British and French buyers have for long dominated this holiday housing market. But as demand from them has dried up during the crisis, Russian buyers have stepped in. Russian real estate investors are undeterred by the country's political and economic woes and have been snapping up top-price property as well as more modest homes. Large-scale Russian property investors have been holding off on major deals, anxious that the country might quit the euro. But smaller investors looking at vacation houses represent around 80% of all Russian buyers. And according to the head of the Greek-Russian Chamber of Commerce, these investors will remain interested with or without the euro.
If we take Halkidiki, because it's very popular among tourists, we can say that 70 or 80% are Russian buyers. Or if we take Crete as an example, we can say 40 to 50% of buyers are Russian. This is just in the last 2 to 3 years, because before that there were more British and German buyers on Crete. But in the past few years, Russians are frequent and welcome guests there.
Rather than feel threatened by the sudden influx of Russians into the country, Greeks have opened their arms. The Greek Real Estate Federation is apparently already in talks with the Foreign Ministry to ease the visa regime and even provide citizenship for those who invest over €1 million. Joel Flynn, Reuters.